Hey YouTube, it's Neptork here, back for another reaction video. We just got finished with the FeH channel that we are getting for book 9. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed in it. We have the new heroes to take a look at, so let's go ahead and look at them and see what we are getting. We already know what we're getting. We have the new opening there, it looks nice. But we don't know what their skills are, so let's take a look at their skills. This is the only one that I'd be interested in. Okay, so another voice actress. Another voice actress. Why are we getting another arcane dagger? Like, why didn't they make her an attuned hero or something like that? I don't know. Okay. Arcane Sly Light. Like, do we only have 2 swords? And this is now the 3rd deck. Okay, whatever. Arcane Sly Knife. Accelerate special trigger at start of combat if unit's HP is greater than 25%. Grants bonus to units' attack speed, defense res equal to 25% of foes' attack at start of combat minus 4. A minimum 5, max 14. Neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed and defense. Deals damage equal to 15% of units' attack. And grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. It's pretty average, to be honest. She's got lethality, attack speed, finish. Alright, we have Dark Perfume. That's very Leila. It's pretty awesome. At start of turn, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit, inflicts undefended, and status preventing counterattacks on closest foes through their next actions, and inflicts status preventing counterattacks on foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts Spectrum 5 on foe, deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed, and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. While attacking in 8th raid, if unit ends movement on a space with a bolt trap or heavy trap, cancels trap effects. If unit ends movement on a space with a hex trap, reduces trap's trigger condition by 10 HP. Okay, hang on, I have to know. If this is what I think it is. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so this is undefended is Embla's skill. This makes her amazing. Inflicts undefended and status preventing counterattacks on the closest foes through their next actions. So you can only use it on 1 unit. Like, it's not the 3, like the 3x3 that Embla has, but that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. That's awesome. So her C skill is Lookout Force, enables Canto 2. When Canto triggers, enables unit to use Distant Swap on an ally. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, it grants attack speed +4 to unit and neutralizes unit's penalties to attack and speed during combat. Oh, this is awesome, man. This means that theoretically, let's see here. Maybe they show us. What started as a very pedestrian kit got better real quickly. Okay. So, yeah, that means that you can, like, run away 4 spaces and get, so she can throw in Matthew here. That's, I bet you anything that she's gonna throw in Matthew. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay, but it's only the 2 spaces. Okay, okay. Okay.
I am Uther, our quests, Ostia.
I wouldn't.
You may know Hector, my fool of a brother.
No way! They make him a demote? Oh, that's dirty. No one's gonna build him, especially after Marnie.
I stand for Ostia!
Oh, that's so dirty. Okay.
This outfit matches his. Do we need to dress exactly the same? I see.
An armored unit, so I definitely don't give a shit. Alright, we have Fellowship of Blade, accelerated special trigger at start of player phase or enemy phase. If the unit is within 2 space of an ally, grants defense res +6, bulwark, and null panic to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Okay. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foes' attack defense equal to 20% of unit's defense at start of combat +6. Unit deals +X damage. X equals the highest bonus among unit and allies within 2 spaces of units. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 50% of X. And inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. It's pretty good. Armored Beacon. Oath of Ostia grants HP +5 after unit acts, if Canto triggers after Canto, or if defending an Aether raids at the start of the enemy phase. Applies Divine Vein Stone to unit space and spaces within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense -10 on the foe, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before foe's first attack, and reduces percentage of foes non-special reduces damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. Okay. Wily Fighter 4. Oh my gosh, distant counter echo, that's amazing. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, inflicts attack -5 on foe, deals +X damage, X equals 20% of unit's defense, reduces damage from foes' attacks by X, so flat damage reduction, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat. Okay? Like right now, we're trying to find a fighter skill that's as good as the one that was introduced by Fjorm back 4 months ago. And then it is a far save unit with AD twin far save and then distant counter echo. So let me just double check. Yeah. Very interesting. Distant counter echo is pretty awesome.
For Elliewood!
That's pretty cool. Oh wow. One hell of a melee
Bring it
thing
on!
too. Mavia is no joke, man. This music started off so great, and then it just went in the tank. This right here is so deceptive, man. It makes it look like this dude's got a massive rack, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, he's a boy. He just looks like a cleric who put on 2 sets of robes before he went out.
I fled from the celestial realm of Asgarther. I am Rune. What now?
Alright, let's see how good you are. Like, hopefully you're better than the other light mythics, because we don't have the greatest light mythics, to be honest, at the moment. Accelerate special trigger. Cooldown count -1. At start of player phase or enemy phase if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally. Grants empathy. And unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay, so that's awesome. They give the warping to everyone. So that alone makes me want to have this guy on my team. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to units spectrum stats equal to the number of allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5 max 14. Neutralizes units penalties, deals plus X damage, effects active on unit and foe. Oh, wait, sorry. Deals plus X damage. X equals the number of bonus effects active on unit and foe. Excluding stat bonuses times 5, max 25. And neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit during combat. And empathy grants bonus to units stats equal to the number of types of bonus effects, excluding stat bonuses, and penalty effects, excluding stat penalties, active on player team and enemy team during combat, max 7. So, like, there's so much buffs and debuffs being thrown around. Like, if you don't hit 7, I'd be surprised. You have Flare Slimere. Slimere is pretty recent, if I remember. And then we have Font of Wisdom at start of player phase or enemy phase. Inflicts attack speed res -7 on foes that are within 2 spaces of another foe through their next actions. Okay, that's pretty awesome. That's very, not Tharja. That's very, I can't even think of it. She's one of the heroic grail units that's, like, been around forever. It's very much like her. Inflicts attack speed res -5 on foe. Inflicts penalty on foes attack speed res equal to highest penalty on each stat between target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Deals damage equal to 20% of units res. Reduces the percentage of foes non-special. Reduces damage by X% skills by 50%. And reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat. Jeez. Okay. I mean, this unit you want in your team, no matter what. Like, whether or not you have to have it in your team because of the stupid new effect that they're adding. Like, this is someone you want in your team. We have Pulse Up Ploy at start of turn. Grant special cooldown count -1 at start of player phase or enemy phase. If any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns, the unit have a res less than the unit's res +5. Inflicts Ploy and exposure on those foes through their next action. This is actually a pretty... This is so much better than Ratatasker. It's not even close. So we somehow got a unit that's even smaller than Ratatasker. Pretty cool damage.
One less threat.
Pretty cool damage
I have no choice.
animation. I think that's a female voice of him. It's not uncommon for females to voice young boy characters. Example, Ash Ketchum. Oh, man. I wish they didn't share. I'm gonna want to go for Leila, but we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to see. So this will be tomorrow, if I'm correct. Yeah, up to 3 times. Yeah, like... Yeah, no one's gonna pick up him. Of course they're like only 3 times, because... Well, it's 3 times because it's a mythic hero, an attuned hero, and a rearmed hero all at once. So they always do as many as, you know, what's allowed. Units, Hector might be one of the better far saves out there. So that's pretty cool. It's real. They really did Uther dirty that's disappointing. The new light mythic is definitely something that looks interesting. It looks like probably one of the best light mythics that we'll have. In the other video, we noticed that Reagan shared the same icon like this, but for... she shared the same icon like this, but for Astra Season, so I'm wondering if that was a bug or something. I don't know. I love Leila. Huge fan of Leila. So it's going to be hard for me not to try and pull for her. Especially since Dark Perfume is pretty damn awesome. I'm a hit and run person, so being able to just... She doesn't even have to... Like, she doesn't even have to, like, go in and attack. She can just sit there and put undefended on the unit and start, you know, start things. So that's actually pretty cool. And if I have some type of teleporting with her, like, I can teleport her over stuff. I can have her take bolt and heavy traps, so I'm pretty excited about this. And Lookout Force actually looks pretty interesting as well, because that's the Kanto swap. So, you know, this will be interesting. So, I'm probably going to be really tempted to pull on this. I may just do, like, first initial tickets, and then I will wait to see what the Christmas banner comes up with. But overall, it's an average banner. You know, it's about as average as last year's banner, which was pretty average. And you know, last year no one pulled on the new unit banner because it was Ratatasker, and the unit that was coming was going to be the Christmas units that came out was, at the time, the most broken banner we've ever had. So you might want to wait and see what comes on the Christmas banner before you start pulling on this one. For right now, I'm just going to stick to the tickets and pull on colorless, and then we'll see what happens after that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Good luck to everyone on your pulls, and I will see you guys in the next one. Neptark out. See you guys.